Hi guys, so it is Monday. It is currently just noon. I'm seeing an ambulance pull through the parking lot, which is not good. They're going over to a Kroger that is near the store I work at. I was supposed to work from 7 this morning to 3:30 in the afternoon, but because of sales not being great at the store the last few days, apparently I was being sent home because they really just couldn't keep me around. The thing is if you work in retail, depending on where you work, some places will basically have a certain set of hours that they can give to their employees every given week. There's only so many they can do, and that's for everyone. Like, it's a total amount of hours for everybody that works there, including the managers, assistant managers, and that stuff. So basically, they have to be really careful, because if they're not making sales to pay those people, they can't have those people work because they don't have the money to pay them. So basically, what ends up happening is I am gonna have to go home today because we're not making sales, and that's just gonna be how it is, which is fine for me because honestly it means I get to go home a little earlier. But at the same time, I'm supposed to get like full-time hours, and that's not been happening the last several weeks. I've been thinking of going into doing a lot of work from home stuff for a long time because I know it's good money and I can work from home, so it's a lot easier for me, and it would be doing a lot of stuff that I would want to do anyway. I'm thinking like transcription work and even doing like freelance writing. Anyway though, this morning I was working at 7 and we had about 2 hours before we opened, so I started listening to my audiobook for Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Technically I was supposed to have it finished yesterday for the live show, but Adrian and I, one of the prefects, we decided that it was going to be fine if everybody just didn't finish it until the end of the month. Like, you have till the end of the month to finish everything. I'm got it on 1.5 speed because I know the Sorcerer's Stone front, back, sideways, up a tree, down a creek, all kinds of different things. So I'm really excited because I've not listened to an audiobook on 1.5 speed in a long time, and it is really interesting to listen to Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone on 1.5 speed. But so I listened to like in total like 2.5 hours today within 2 hours because of the fact that it was at 1.5 speed. So that was really nice. I've already gotten to the point where Harry has gotten to Hogwarts, and they are about to go into the Great Hall is where I'm at. So I'm pretty far into it at this point. I'm like almost, I'm still got like 5 hours left of it, but I'm thinking that depending on how things go today, I might even be able to finish it today. I'm hoping so, but we'll see. Also, last night I ended up reading a total of, I think, 52 pages of Song of Songs by Mark Graham, which is a book about the Queen of Sheba. I'm pretty certain it's supposed to be a historical fiction, but I don't know exactly because of the fact that I don't know if the Queen of Sheba was a real thing or if she's just a story. Can somebody tell me that? Can somebody tell me if the Queen of Sheba was an actual person, because I don't know if she is. But anyway, so let me know if you know of the story of the Queen of Sheba, like if it's just a story or if it's actually based on a real person, because it sounds like it could be, because there are places like Israel and Jerusalem that I'm recognizing, like they're spelled differently, but it looks like it was like an older spelling of the country and the city. So I don't know if it's a real story. If it is, I would love to know that, so please let me know. But anyway, I am now arriving home, and my plan for the day is to do a lot of stuff, and I'm going to have a lot more time to do all of it because I got home from work early. So my plan for the day is to basically write my review for Sword, Sorcery, and Self-Rescuing Damsels, because I still haven't done that. Obviously, reading more of Song of Songs, trying to finish that, which I probably will now, considering the fact that I'm getting home very early. Also, I have to work on my videos that I recorded yesterday, so I have to get those done, which I'll have a lot more time to do. I may even have time to edit my vlog today, as opposed to waiting until tomorrow to do it. But I don't know, maybe I'll still wait till tomorrow. I might just do that. I think Robert had wanted to go see Endgame today with me, but I'm going to see how he's feeling because he's been working late nights the last couple days. He's been working from like 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. and that's not fun. Like, I could barely get him out of bed yesterday to be able to go get my car. I am going to actually be signing up for the transcription work today, because even if I still have my job at the store, I'm going to start actually doing like one assignment a day when I'm home, when I have to work, and then days off I do more. Like, I do 4 or 5 assignments while I'm at home. So I don't know, I'm gonna see how I like it, and if I end up liking it enough to where I think I could do it on my own and not like be at the store, I'm gonna probably quit. I'm going to test it out. We're gonna see how it works, and if it does, I will let you guys know. Anyway, I'm gonna go inside and get started with the rest of my day and have my lunch, so I will talk to all of you guys a little later with an update on the reading portion of my life. Hey guys, so it is currently, I think, almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Tuesday, the of April. It is the last day of April officially. I got out of work about 3:30 today, normal time, and I had to run a few errands after work though, so I am now heading home, and I am very happy because I just had like a pretty, not bad day, but not like the best day I've ever had. Yesterday was a pretty okay day considering I got to go home early. But yeah, so as far as my progress for last night, yeah, no. I listened to more of my audiobook, kind of. I listened to like another half hour of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I don't remember off the top of my head. But no, I did not end up reading more of Song of Songs. I am very behind on my arcs, but you know, I've come to realize like that's okay. And you know, it's just one of those things. Like, I was going to be really upset for a while at first because of the fact that I'm so behind on my arcs, but at this point I don't care. My plan for today, I'm going to get my vlog from last week edited and get that with my tag and my makeup inspired by video for this week sent out on YouTube. And probably the rest of the night. Also, I still need to review Sword, Sorcery, and Self-Rescuing Damsels. I still haven't written that, so I'm going to really try to write it today. And then also continue reading Song of Songs, because I really want to try to get through more of that book. I kind of like where it's going, but I just don't really know what's going on. I know that there's supposed to be kind of this like sister separation and then reunion kind of thing go on, and we're already at the separation point. Like, that happened in the very first chapter, but it's going to take a while for me to get to the actual reunion. Like, I think I'm like 16% of the way through right now, so it's not that bad. But yeah, and it is cold and damp and raining today, and I am not happy about it. I normally like the cold and rain, but today is not a good day for it considering I'm not feeling great already. I've had a headache off and on all day. I've been dizzy, and like, I seriously had to sit for like 20 minutes every time I sat down today because I could not stay standing up without feeling some kind of nauseous. So I feel better now, but I don't know. Today was just a really weird day, and Robert and I are both not feeling good. Apparently he's not feeling well either. So I think when I get home, I'm going to make a cup of coffee, something to warm me up and make me feel better. So, because I feel like a Coke's just not going to do it. Normally, like, when I get home, I'll drink like a bottle of Coke or something, and I'm thinking today's the day I need coffee. Like, I just need something warm and sweet, and coffee is that for me, because I put probably way too much creamer and sugar in it for my health, but who cares? So anyway, I like doing these car segments. These are really fun. I'm so glad, because now, as you guys probably can tell, I have a car mount now. I got one for Easter, and I couldn't use it though all week last week because my car was out of commission. I had to get the brakes fixed on my car, so I didn't have it at all last week, and I had to drive Robert's car, so I was really upset. And so now I can use my car mount. I'm so excited. I get to be like all those other YouTubers that drive and talk at the same time. So I'm very excited. I think it's just going to be a good day to sit on the couch and do my stuff and have a couple cups of coffee maybe. Because the coffee doesn't really do anything to me. Caffeine doesn't in general, that I've noticed. But that's because I drank a lot of it growing up. So I think I've just built up a tolerance to it. And I just don't notice any major changes. Now, if I get like a double shot of espresso from like Starbucks, which is like way more caffeine I think that I've ever had in my life, then I start to get a little shaky. But a normal cup of coffee, like a breakfast blend cup of coffee, or like a couple bottles of Coke during a day doesn't do squat to me. It's weird. I'm gonna have to make dinner and take it to Robert because he is working from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. tonight, so I'm gonna have to take him dinner at some point. But I'm gonna make sure my comfy clothes are still comfy enough to where I can leave the house. So anyway, I'm about to pull into my apartment complex, so I will let you guys know, hopefully, if I remember, if I made any, to let you know if I made any progress. But today is the last day of the HouseCupathon, so this is going to be pretty much the end of, this day is going to be the last vlogging day because it's not extending into the rest of the week. Today's the last day. Everybody is supposed to turn in their finished books and stuff by 11:59 p.m. EST. So I'm excited. Hufflepuff is in the lead, and we actually might win it because we're like over 300 points ahead of Ravenclaw, and Ravenclaw was dominating the HouseCupathon all month until this past week, and I'm so excited because I've been working my butt off to get Hufflepuff to win. I've been reading so many books this past month to get Hufflepuff to win, and you guys have been so great, all my little Hufflepuffers. I'm so excited. You guys have done so well, and we had a great time at the live show on Sunday. We had one of our Hufflepuffers end up getting like over half of the questions correct, to earning them like over like 60 points, I think. It was just amazing. So I'm just really happy to have the first HouseCupathon be the one that my team wins, because it never ends up being that my team, anytime I'm on a team, my team wins anything. So I'm really excited, and I think it's going to continue to be that way for the rest of the night. I highly doubt that Ravenclaw is going to end up being in the lead again tonight. So anyway, I am going to go inside. I will talk to all you guys later. So in the spirit of my normal unproductiveness that's been going on of recently, I've not done a whole heck of a lot. I have gotten a lot of reading done though. I've been listening to a lot of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I am pretty much in the last, I'm in the middle of the second to last chapter, and then I have the last chapter and then like the bonus content that comes at the end of the audiobook. So I'm nearly done. I'm really excited because I'm gonna knock out my last 2 challenges for the HouseCupathon before the end of the night, which is to read the required reading, even though it's technically late, and read a middle grade story. So I'm gonna have all my challenges complete for this entire month. So I'm very excited. I'm gonna end up getting, I'm not quite sure. I know I'm gonna get 100 points for completing 2 challenges, but I don't remember how many pages the book itself is, so I'm gonna have to look that up. But I think I'm gonna have probably anywhere between 150 to 170 points for this book, and I'm very excited. It is currently 9:28 at night, so I'm gonna crank out the rest of that and do some coloring and have a good time. I just finished editing my vlog from last week, and I was going to work on my childhood video that I still didn't get out from last week, and I'm kind of bummed that I didn't, but maybe it's gonna be that you guys get 2 episodes in one day. I don't know. I'll probably work on it tomorrow because that might just be how the day goes. But yeah, I was going to download it and work on it, but this is going to take at least a couple hours to export. The vlogs always usually do, because on average, I would say my vlogs are about 40 to 45 minutes. And that usually takes at least a good few hours to export. A 5-minute video will usually take anywhere between 20 to 30 minutes to export. That's how slow my computer is. So, but basically it goes frame by frame, so you have to think of that. But as of today with Song of Songs, I did read a little bit of it today while I was on my lunch break, and I'm liking it so far, like I said earlier, but I haven't touched it since earlier today. But I wanted to let you guys know where exactly I am at with it. So I am about 17% of the way through the book. I have still just over 8 hours, according to my Kindle, of the book. I'm gonna go finish off Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone and enjoy my night. So I've got like an hour and a half before I need to go to bed. Robert's gonna be home in like half an hour, so it's gonna be a good night. I'm pretty excited, so I'll see you guys once I finish the book. So I have just finished the audiobook for Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I'm very excited. I'm very excited because now I have completed all the challenges for the HouseCupathon, and what a great way to end off the first round is to finish that book. Oh my god. So as far as what is planned for the next several rounds, we are a little unsure, to be completely honest. We know we're going to do a lot of the same things that we did with this round, but we are unsure of if we are going to use the second round to do book 2, The Chamber of Secrets, or if we are going to use it as a true round to doing the first book again. So the next round is not going to be until November 2019, and it'll be over the full month again, just like with this round, but we are unsure of some things about, what exactly we're going to do with it. We are going to do challenges again. I believe we are going to also do a riddle challenge if we can. We didn't have a lot of response for it this round, but we're hoping that if we can garner enough popularity with it, we can do it again and use it to a better advantage. Doing a live show again, more than likely at the end of November. I'm just very excited to see how this goes because we decided to do this without the creator Ara because she was dealing with some personal issues, and we took it upon ourselves to do it for her so that we could see it try to blossom, and it did in a lot of ways. I'm very proud of how it ended up turning out, but there are some things that we know we need to also fix and tweak here and there. Thank you to those of you who have joined and have had a great time with reading. I'm so excited that we did this, and I'm very excited to now be actually a part of a readathon. So I can't even begin to explain how excited this whole thing made me, and I just hope that we continue to do well with this and continue to inspire you guys to do a lot more reading. As far as how many books I read for the month, I believe I read 15 books over the course of this month, and I'm very proud of myself. I think my actual total books I wanted to read was more like 30, but considering that I had a lot of arcs that took me a lot longer than I wanted to read, and I finished A Clash of Kings, I'm very happy with how this month turned out. I could not have asked for any better, and I am thinking that the next several months are going to be interesting. The next readathon I'm going to be participating in is the Biblio Games, the second round of the Biblio Games, which is Sky High themed, which I'm very excited for. So I will be doing vlogs for that as well. So keep your eyes peeled in June for some Biblio Games vlogs. I'm going to be tracking my progress for all of the pages I read and the challenges. So I'm very excited. But anyway, I am going to head off for the rest of the night. So I will see all of you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.